Really quick, UnCloned insiders, it's time to go from unknown to uncloned. You got to have the UnCloned book bundle, the #1 book bundle in the marketplace to help you live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. All you have to do is head over to unclonedbb.com. That is UnClonedbb.com. Until next time, let's go live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. What's up, y'all? What's going on? It is Arjun Richmond. If you all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? I am live on YouTube and Instagram. So I'm going to be looking up and down. Okay, so nothing is wrong with me. What's up? What's up? What's up? We got some people here on YouTube. What's up? What's up? I'm throwing y'all name up so y'all can see yourself. But what's up? What's up? What's up? I wanted to do this pop-up live stream to talk about why your email list is not growing, right? And if you've been living under a rock, we have a list building challenge that we are kicking off on Monday. So if you're not a part of our list building challenge, the last day to sign up for free is today. So if you know you want to come to this list building challenge, make sure you click the link in my bio. No, go to uncloned.shop if you're on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube, you can go to uncloned.shop. So let me put that in the chat for both of these places. So give me 1 second before we get into this. Also, if you know somebody who could benefit from being here, make sure you go ahead and ask them to join us. All right. So let me put this here. And then we're going to go from there. Okay. All right. So now we're about to get into it. Because, I done told y'all what's up. So you can go to uncloned.shop to sign up. All right. And Calvin will be joining me today for this pop-up live stream. But anywho, I wanted to talk about why your email list is not growing. A big part of getting sales is being able to communicate with a group of people that you can present your products and services to. When you all agree, put a 2 in the chat. If you like, okay, I get that, right? Like, oh, that makes sense, right? Like I need someone to talk to or present to when I have something to sell, right? And so there's several ways that you can grow your email list, but one of the before we even talk about building a list, before we even talk about building a lead magnet, before we get into any of those nuances when it comes to building your email list, you first need to get clear on why do you want an email list. Forget what everybody else is saying. Yes, you need an email list. So that is very important. But you need to ask yourself, why do you want an email list? Why do you want a list of people that you want to talk to? Why do you want a list of people that you can communicate with your products and services? Why do you want a list? Put it in the chat. I'm here on Instagram and I'm also on YouTube. So depending on how you're listening, I got the comment. I can see all the comments here on YouTube. I can also see all the comments here on Instagram. We're also streaming inside of our community on School. So whether you're listening on School, whether you are listening on YouTube, whether you're listening to me on Instagram, I'm live right here in real time. All right. Okay. So let's see. to convert to sales. Okay, that makes sense. Anyone else? Tell me. You own that list and you can talk to them even when social media is down. Yes. But can I say something else that's so important? I've been seeing a lot of content creators and a lot of people, including myself, been telling you all for years at this point. Grow your list. Grow your list. Grow your list. We've been saying it as high. Like, I know I've been saying it for 10 years. 10 years I've been saying it since I got online. You need an email list. You need to launch. You need an email list. You need to launch. You need an email list. You need to launch. You need an email list. You need to launch. You need an email list. You need to launch. And everybody just be like, I heard you, sis, but nah. And the only time people even think about having an email list is when social media is down, right? You see a lot of people say, oh, social media was down, ChatGPT was down, what else they say was down? Facebook is down, Meta down, all these things are down. And, some people are being funny about it. Some people are throwing jokes and remarks at it. But the truth of the matter is, all jokes aside, right? Because we love to have a good time. But all jokes aside, why are you not prioritizing it? That's the first thing. Why are you not prioritizing it? You do not own your social media profiles. I need y'all to know wherever you can communicate with someone, you are borrowing it, right? Like, I'm borrowing this this Instagram live. I'm on Instagram using their tool, keyword, their tool, to communicate to people who follow me. I'm on YouTube having a conversation with people who have chosen to hear from me, aka YouTube subscribers. I'm also communicating with people who have requested to join my free community on school, right? So, with that being said, knowing that fact, I don't own any of this. If my Instagram got deleted today, I would own nothing. Okay. I wouldn't own all that content. I mean, obviously, I got a lot of this content on my phone and stuff like that. But like, my feed would be gone, my followers would be gone, all the people I'm connected with would be gone. Same thing for YouTube. If my YouTube channel got banned or whatever, like, my YouTube channel is coming down. You know what I mean? And so if it goes down, then I can't talk to the people who subscribe to me on YouTube. Every time that you see me, I'm always trying to get people to opt in. People say all the time, oh my God, I love you. You're awesome. I love your content. It's so good. It's so amazing. You, my girl, you live rent free in my head, all the things. But then you won't get on my email list. How much of a super fan are you really? And so one thing that you all have to figure out very quickly is, you need to decide, and I talked about this in my audio newsletter, what type of content creator are you going to be? That's something you really want to be able to ask yourself. What type of content creator are you going to be? Are you going to be a content creator who is all about who only care about the vanity metrics? How many likes can I get? How many comments can I get? How many followers can I get? Like, if you only concerned with that, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. The second tier of content creators are influencers, right? I don't necessarily classify myself as an influencer. People gave me that terminology, like, oh, you're an influencer. And they only saying that because I got a big following. If I didn't have a big following, I wouldn't be considered an influencer. But the truth of the matter is, in all of our lives, we're influencing someone, right? If you are a parent, you're influencing your kids. If you are a manager at work or a boss at work, you're influencing the people that report to you. If you're a business owner, you got team members, you as a CEO, you're influencing the people that work for you. So we're all influencing someone. But more importantly, when we talk about influencers on like Instagram and social media and this, that, and the third, like, a lot of these people are only following you because you make them laugh or it's funny, but they don't really give a shit about like connecting with you or staying connected to you. And that's why I know the difference between the people who just follow me online and just want to see what I got going on versus the people who want to be deeply connected to the brand. Meaning they're getting on the email list. They're participating in our virtual events, our offline events. They are buying our products and services. They're buying our book bundles. They're buying our UnCloned marketing systems. They're joining the UnCloned Launch Circle. They're working with us in multiple capacities. Those are my people, not the people who are just like, oh, I think you cool, you nice, whatever, right? And so you got to get clear on why you're building an email list. Because if you're just building it for influence, your ability to be able to say, hey, brand, I have this many followers, cut me a check. If that's your business model, then of course having followers, having engagement, all of that stuff is important because a big part of you getting the check is tied to that, right? But let's go a layer deep. If you're being a business owner, which is who I'm talking to right now, right? I'm not talking to the influencers. I'm not even talking to the vanity metric chasers. I'm talking to business owners. If you are a business owner, it is your responsibility, job, and like you have like every day you wake up, it is your job to build your list. It is your job to generate sales. If you are not attracting new leads, if you're not generating daily sales, we have a problem. Do y'all get this? Just put a 1 in the chat if y'all following along. Okay. And I'm streaming on both YouTube and Instagram. And to be honest, Instagram is something else. That's what I'll say. Instagram is something else. Matter of fact, if you're on Instagram, come and join me on YouTube, and join me over there. Okay. So if you're watching me on Instagram right now, come over to YouTube. My channel is Ardria Richmond, and come and join us live over there. I'm finna get off of Instagram. All right. Okay, so I got off Instagram because I don't know, the energy was weird. I couldn't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it, but I wasn't really feeling Instagram. And I realized today I don't like my attention divided. I don't like my attention divided. I'm like, oh, okay, don't forget about the people on Instagram. Oh, okay, remember you talking to people on YouTube. Ardria, just focus on YouTube. Focus on YouTube, okay? I think I'm gonna continue to use Instagram as like a what do you call it? Where I go live and tell people to come over to YouTube. I'm probably gonna keep using it in that capacity. That way people who come over to YouTube, they want the long form content and they're not just coming in and out of the live stream. So anyway, you want to get clear on why you want your email list. You, as a business owner, you should be generating sales and leads every single day. I also did a YouTube video on this where I talk about the importance of the metrics that you need to check. It's a really good YouTube video. And so if you have not watched that video, it's great if you want to know, like, what am I supposed to be tracking? What am I supposed to be doing on a daily basis? You totally want to watch that YouTube video. I believe it's called, let me go to my YouTube channel so I can tell y'all what the name of it is, so you can bookmark that. Let's see. I'm gonna come over here, and the name of the video, because I just did this video. What's the name of it? How to get the most out of your, nope, that ain't it. Nope. It ain't been that long ago, but it's basically like the top metrics that you should be tracking. That's what that is. Okay. All right. So, anywho. Okay, so all right. So anyway, we got that covered, right? So we talked about email list. We talked about the importance of having an email list and getting clear on why you need an email list. And then we talked about what you should be focused on a daily basis. But I want to talk to you about like why your email list is not growing. And I was talking to my hairstylist today, and we were talking about somebody. I think she asked me something, and it kind of triggered a conversation in my head. And I was like, oh, I need to go live and talk about this. I was like, I need to go live and talk about this. So the reason your email list is not growing, okay? The number one reason, right? I could give you multiple reasons, but it's only one reason. You're not giving people a reason to get on your email list every day. You see, the extra word changes everything. You could have an opt-in on your website. You could have a free PDF that you give people, a free checklist, a free audio series, a free video series, a free PDF download. I don't care what you got on your site. You can have it all day. Okay. You can have it all day. But if you do not have a way, okay, if you do not have a way to get someone on your list every single day, AKA traffic, right? How are you going to grow your list? So if your list has been stagnant, there's a few things you haven't been doing. One, you have not been creating opportunities, AKA launches, events, reasons for people to get on your list. So like right now, we're hosting a free list building challenge. What is happening right now? I'm having a launch. I'm hosting an event on Monday. The event is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Everybody who upgrade to VIP, we're going to be meeting on Thursday. And so when you think about what we're doing right now with the list building challenge, I'm giving people a reason to get on my email list. If this making sense, everybody, just put yes in the chat. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video. It helps pushes the video out. It helps with engagement, and it helps with YouTube saying, hey, we like this content. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video. Okay. It's free. All right. So I want to know from you all, like, how much activity are you doing? How many, what are you doing to get people excited? Right? Like for us, we launch frequently. So we got a free virtual conference that we're doing next year in January. It's called UnCloned Brand Live. It's going to be a 3-day free virtual conference. Guess what? It's a reason to get on my email list, right? When we tell people, hey, go take the UnCloned Brand Assessment, what is it? It's a reason to get on my email list. When I'm out somewhere, especially if I'm speaking and I'm speaking on stage, I'm finna pretend like this is my microphone. Well, yeah, this is my microphone right here. Well, I got a microphone. What the hell I'm talking about? I got a microphone. Boo. So I'm on stage. Like, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Audrey Richmond, coming to you live from the ATL Shawty, blah, 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 right? And I'm on stage. I'm doing my thing. And I get to the end of my talk. And I say, hey, if you want to stay connected to me or I'm sounding like a robot. My bad, y'all. My bad. I wasn't even trying to sound like a robot that time. Normally, I'm being intentional with that, but I wasn't even trying to turn it on. So let me turn it off. My bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, my bad. So what was I saying? Oh, if I'm on stage speaking, right, and I'm in my talk and I provide a resource, right, at the end, that's me giving people a reason to get on my list. So let me know in the chat from you all, how are you getting people to join your email list? Why, like how many times, how many reasons are you giving people? Are you launching? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Are you speaking? Put yes or no in the chat. Are you collaborating? Put yes or no in the chat. What are you doing from an activity perspective to get people to get on your email list? One of the things that I always prioritize, especially when I go and vend at events, I always prioritize getting leads. So I be like the only person at these vending events because everybody has a sale first mindset. Like, oh, I got to get the sale right now. I'm at this vending event. I want them to come to my booth and give me all the money. And I'm not saying that people won't come to your booth and buy, right? But you have to kind of do a little bit of nurturing. You got to make sure your display is set up right. You got to make sure you have something that people want to buy. And you have to pray that there's not multiple vendors at this place you're at who prices are cheaper than yours, or their presentation is better than yours, or their products is better than yours. How many of you all have went to a like you had to vend at an event before, right? You had to vend an event, you go there, you set up your table, and you realize, oh shit, I gotta get my shit together. I know I ain't the only one. That happened to me one time. I remember I went to an event and I had a decent setup. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. And I started looking around. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not taking this that seriously. I'm not taking that this seriously. Like, I need to take this very seriously. Like, why am I playing with this, right? And so what makes this funny in my head is, so sometimes it takes you to show up in different spaces to realize you didn't do everything that it takes. You didn't give it everything you got. Does that make sense? Because we be putting ourselves out there and we swear we be killing it. And then you meet somebody who's like doing it even on a grander scale and you realize, oh shit, I probably could do better. I probably could spend more time, setting this thing up or setting that thing up. So when I go to events, I set up a booth, okay? And I'll give you an alternative option if you don't have this ability that I'm about to say. But like, I'll set up my table and I give out free copies of my book. Not this book. It was another book. My Are You Ready for the Yes book. But it's the same concept. I have given this book away as well. But like, I'll be at a conference and at my booth while everybody is trying to sell, I'm giving people a reason to come to my booth, right? I was like, I'm increasing my chances, right? Because like if I was selling candles, for an example, and let's say you're at the event, you don't necessarily need candles, but then you see this business owner who's like giving away copies of their book. You like, forget these candles. I'm finna go get this book. I'm giving people a reason to come to my booth, right? And so when I give the book away, right? I give the book away. They're like, guess what? You can't get the book. You can't just take it off my table. Did y'all catch that? You can't just take it off my table. You can't just pull up on me and be like, oh, I heard you was giving out free books. Yeah, let me get that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not just going to get it. You got to opt in for it. And on my vending booth, right, I have like 3 computers set up and people can come to, I'm gonna share this photo inside the school group. I gotta find it, but I'm gonna show you some photos of me at these events and I'm collecting leads. So while everybody is trying to get the sale today and get everybody to smack that wallet open today, I'm over here like, nah, I can wait later. I'm going to give you something of value. I'm going to establish a relationship with you. I'm going to get to know you. And by the time I get home, guess what? I can talk to you. I can communicate with you. I can send you audio newsletters. I can invite you to my weekly YouTube videos. I can invite you inside of our school community. I can share new resources with you. Does this make sense, everybody? Also, if y'all hear that noise in the background, please let me know because they cutting grass. Now, you might be saying, Ardria, especially if you, because I know how y'all be thinking. Ardria, I'm not an author. If you're not an author, you're probably thinking like, oh, Ardria, I can't just give my book away. Okay. I can't just give my book away. You can if you got the right strategy. The reason that a lot of people don't feel confident giving away things that move the needle, right? The reason people don't feel confident giving away things that move the needle is because they are afraid of, like, I guess, being liked. I don't know. Because like if you went to an event and you were selling books, for an example, and you only sold 1 book and you made $10 for the day, versus if you went to that same event and you gave people a free resource, even if you don't have a free book, even if you don't have a free book, you can use like a, what do you call it? Even if you don't have a free book that you can give away, you could give away, like, for instance, our assessment, my UnCloned brand assessment. Now I don't have to give away my books. I have the UnCloned brand assessment. So that's digital. I could show up with my little banner, which is what we're going to be doing. And I could have my table set up and I was like, hey, attention entrepreneurs, if you want to know where you stand with your brand, come here for a free assessment to learn where you stand with your brand. It's absolutely free. Come and get your UnCloned brand report and to learn your UnCloned brand score. Let me go to that booth. And then I can have my computer set up where each person at each station can come to that computer and they can take the assessment on spot, like on site. And I'm generating leads, right? So I'm not saying don't sell, and I'm not saying that you can't sell, but what are you prioritizing when you go out, when you have the opportunity to get to be in front of new people or have more people come to you, right? And so anyway, I just want you all to know that if your list is not growing, it's because you're not doing enough marketing activities that's giving you opportunities to get people on your email list. We got shit lined up every other week that we finna be building our list with. So okay, you not interested in the list building challenge? Are you coming to the UnCloned Brand live virtual conference? Oh, okay, you're not interested in that? Are you interested in publishing something? Because we're doing a publishing workshop. Okay, you're not interested in publishing? Okay, great. Are you interested in getting new clients and customers and learn how to market your business? Great. Come to this masterclass I'm doing on launching. Does this make sense? Like, I'm giving people reasons to get on my email list. I'm giving them reasons to engage with the brand. I'm giving them opportunities. It could be all types of stuff. It don't have to be a free virtual conference. It don't have to be as robust as a challenge. But what kind of opportunities can you create in your business that give people a reason to get on your list now? Why is it now? Why is it urgent now? Like, those are the things that you want to begin to think about. Okay? So, if you haven't signed up for our UnCloned list building challenge, why not? Why not? There's literally no reason not to sign up. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm not available on that day, go VIP. It's only $57. Now, after this live stream, tonight after midnight, it's going to be more than that because the VIP ticket go off sale. But if you are unavailable on the dates, go VIP. Go VIP. And if you are available, sign up. If you like, this is something, okay. I don't know if I'm going to regret this, and I don't know if I'm going to continue this. But the reason that we always have to have, the reason I personally like to have a free ticket, because before I could invest in programs and services and all the things, I loved the fact that when I could go to a free webinar and learn something I didn't know, or I could go to a free challenge and learn something that I didn't know. And also it gives people an opportunity to get to know us, to know our brand, to see how we work. See, this is the thing that people keep forgetting. You have to earn the right to sell to people. You have to earn, at least in this industry. If you sell coaching, consulting, advising, whatever it is that you sell, if you sell something where you're teaching people how to do something, or you're advising people, you're coaching them, you're consulting with them, you provide a service, you got to earn business now. See, people are so caught up in referrals that you keep forgetting that when those referrals dry up, then what? You back holding the bag trying to figure out where your next client is coming from. And so it's important to, I'm not getting the link to work. I don't know why. If you go to uncloned.shop, the link is working. Let me share my screen. And I'm curious to know what link are y'all referring to, because you're the second person that said that. And I'm like, people signing up, so I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, can you see my site? So right here, if you go to uncloned.shop and you come over here, you can click on UnCloned list building challenge, and then you select your ticket. You can come free, which is only attend only, no replays. You can come and get a VIP ticket where you get access to the replays plus the bonus day. Or you can get the obvious choice ticket where you get access to the replays, the bonus day, and we will look at your lead magnet and give you feedback. So we got multiple options, and we got something for everybody. But one thing I know about free, right? One thing I know about free, sometimes people aren't as serious when it's only about free, right? When it's only about free, sometimes people aren't as serious as they need to be. Right? Like, sometimes you got to put some weight on it. Okay. Let me put this up. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So anywho, hopefully you'll be joining us. Okay. I see your link. I was clicking on the last link. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I believe the link Calvin shared is working, but if not, you could just go to the shop, uncloned.shop, and click on that link. But hopefully you'll join us. But this is what I was going to say about the free ticket. I don't know if you all notice this, or if you've been following me for any length of time. I always give out or try to give out some type of free ticket unless it just logically doesn't make sense for that particular launch. But one thing I've learned over the years, because we used to go overboard for free tickets. Now you can still sign up for free, but it's stripped away. There's no replays. There's no, if we do have a workbook for that particular event, there you get no workbook. You get none of the extra stuff, right? If I give out an extra resource, if I give out a template or anything like that, you don't get any of that. You get to attend though, but I want people to know that I can't give you the same experience that somebody paid for, right? I just can't. So when it comes to your business and how you work with people, you can give free, but free doesn't mean everything in between, right? And that's one of the reasons why we're cutting off the free tickets early. Because if you saw me promoting this on Sunday, because that's when we start promoting this, we promoted it Sunday inside of our school group, which is another reason you need to be in our school group, because our school community gonna always learn about what we're doing first. And then from there, you got the school community that learned about this on Sunday, which is our UnCloned community. And then from there, we started sending out emails. I made a post. Hey y'all, come. I'm running ads. There's no reason, if you seen my ad every time you log into Facebook or Instagram, right now we're primarily marketing on Facebook, but if you're seeing our ad and you haven't signed up, why? Why? I don't know why. So unless you just don't want to grow your email list or that's not important, and even if you sell B2B like corporations, you still need to be building your list. You need a list of decision makers. There's nothing you can do in business that don't require you to have a list. Even if your list is just, hey, this is a list of all the schools in my local area with over 100 students. It's a list, right? Do you have permission to contact those people and communicate with those people? But anyway, I just wanted to pop up and do this live stream because I see so many people saying, I don't know why I'm not getting any sales. I don't know why people are not, buying my stuff. Number one, you're not marketing enough. And you might be saying, I'm posting. I create content. That's not marketing. That's posting content. That's posting content. There's a level of intentionality that comes behind that is required when you're marketing your products and services. If you just making a post every day, that's all you doing, that's not marketing. That's you making a post every day. If you're making a reel every day and you're not telling people to, if you're not asking people to get on your email list, you're not asking people to buy anything, your content is not optimized, you're not retargeting, you're not running retargeting ads, what's going on? What's going on? The reason that you're not getting any sales is because you're scared to do the real shit. You're scared to do the real shit. You want to know what the real shit is? Growing your email list. You want to know what the real shit is? Having a budget to advertise and market your business. You want to know what the real shit is? It is showing up and going live when you scared shitless. That's the real shit. So all of this other stuff that we do that's cute, that don't move the needle, quit doing the stuff that don't move the needle. Don't stop doing the stuff that don't move the needle. People be like, oh, I don't want to launch. It's too hard. You know what's harder? Waking up every day, churning out pieces of content and not generating sales. That's what's hard. You know what's hard? Knowing that you need to be able to grow your business or having to close it. That's hard. And if you have opportunity around you, if you have people around you who is still alive, as of now, still alive, I'm still alive. If you have someone, a leader, right? Someone who's actively showing up, actively engaging, actively giving you your time, why would you be wasting your time? I'm giving you my time. I don't get this back. I don't get this YouTube back. I don't get none of this back. I'm giving you all this time because I want to see you win. But if you don't take yourself seriously, you're not going to grow the way you need to grow. You have to get out of your head. You have to get super focused and you have to really double down and do what it takes. I didn't come up with that saying because it sounds cool. It takes what it takes. I say that all the time. It takes what it takes. I don't want to. You mean to tell me I've been posting every day and it's been crickets? Yeah, because you banking on the algorithm to serve you up an audience instead of going out and hunting for it, instead of going out and getting it, instead of going out and pitching for it. Ain't nobody thinking about you until you put yourself in front of them. So I need you all to change your mindset as we go into 2025. And I know it's not as simple as just, voila, I changed my mind. But you need to be making incremental, little bitty steps towards the things you say you want to do. You might be afraid to go live, but guess what? You can record a video and put it in your phone. You ain't got to post it. How many of you all can do that? Just put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you are terrified about the idea of being live and X amount of people following you or looking at you or seeing what you say or judging you, eyeing you up and down, all the things, because all the things come with this. If you feel that way, then the first thing you need to do is just, for instance, if I was afraid to go live, which I was at one time, if I was afraid to go live, I would literally pull out my phone. And I would go to record. I would go to the video and I would face my camera and I would record myself, right? And so I would say, and I know I'm not going to send this to anybody, but I'm going to pretend I'm sending this to somebody. I'm going to imagine that I'm sending this to somebody. So for instance, let me slow my brain down. Let me move this 1 second. All right. If I was afraid of going live, I would pull out my phone and I would go to the camera and then I would hit record. Okay. I would hit record. Hello, everyone. My name is Arjuna Richmond, and today I want to talk about why you need an email list. So, number 1, you need people to talk to. You can't grow a list. You cannot sell your products and services if you don't have anybody to talk to. That's why you need an email list. I'm just testing this out, right? And then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Hit stop. Boom. Then it's done. Process the feeling. How did it feel? Was it scary? Did you start sweating? Did your hands start getting all, sweaty? Did you feel like you didn't like how you looked on the camera? Like what came up for you? Right? So like I could go back and I could look at that video and I could say, okay, let me play that video back. Okay, let's see. Everyone, my name is Arjuna Richmond, and today I want to talk about why you need an email list. Okay, so I'm looking at the video and I could be like, okay. Have your own personal challenge. You ain't got to bring it public yet till you're ready. But let me say this, because I would not be serving you if I didn't say this. You could take all the time you want, but time is not waiting on you. Let me say that again. You could take all the time you want, but time is not going to sit around and wait on you. Why am I saying this? Because sometimes people take years to get over their fears. And a lot of that is because you're not actively doing anything to challenge the fear, right? You're not actively doing anything that challenges the fear. You keep saying, oh, I'm broke, right? I hear people saying that all the time. I'm broke. I ain't got it. I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke. I'm so goddamn broke. I don't know what to do, right? Let me tell you something. You're going to manifest that. You're going to totally manifest that. Matter of fact, your life is a representation of why you don't have it now, because that's what you believe. I literally just did a whole post about this inside of our community. What you believe will come to life if you're not already living that life. Let me say it again. What you believe will come to life if you're not already living that life. So if you want something different, you're going to have to start up here. You're going to start up here. You don't need no expensive ass mastermind. Okay? You don't need no guru or no expert, okay? You don't need none of that. You need to have faith. You need to believe. You need to work on what you tell yourself. You need to work on how you see yourself. When you go into the mirror, what do you see? Do you see a scared little person? If so, go do the work. Go hire a therapist. Go write in a diary. Go write in a journal. Do whatever the hell you need to do to get to the highest version of yourself in this lifetime. Because time does not wait for anyone. It's people that I started in this industry 10 years ago. I go and check on them and they still haven't made any strides. You know why? Because they got in their mind. They got in their mind. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have a bad day. And I'm not saying that your thoughts and how you feel is not real. But you got to learn how to regulate those emotions or it will kill you. How do I know? Because I spent 9 months this year working on that very thing, my emotions. My emotions were all over the goddamn place. Every single thing triggered me. Every single thing pissed me off. And I was just always irritable all the time. And a big part of my irritation, and I've shared this before, but a big part of my irritation and frustration was trying to get people to get it. 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 Trying to get people to get it almost killed me. Trying to get people to show up for themselves almost killed me. Trying to get people to do the work almost killed me. I thought about quitting this 1,000 times. But it's something in my soul, something in my spirit, something is in me that won't let me quit. It won't let me quit. It won't let me stop serving you. But guess what I can do? I can get detached. I can get unattached to your outcome. If you say you want to do something and I see you not doing it, I don't have to be emotionally attached. If you tell me you want to make a certain kind of money, but every time I see you, you're hiding, you're not doing the work, you're not showing up, you're not asking questions, guess what? I'm unattached. Because when I was attached, it was stressing me out. I was all over the place. I was mad at myself. I was becoming mad at people. I was starting to be mad at my clients because they weren't showing up and they weren't doing the work. And I just said, you know what? I need to work on myself. Because if I don't, I'm going to fucking kill myself. Not me killing myself, but like, I'm going to kill myself. Like this work is killing me. So I just need you all to know that like the things you say, the things you believe come to pass. Always. So you have to start being really, really mindful of what you're saying. You also have to be really, really mindful of the emotional feeling you feel in yourself. How do you feel about yourself? What are you saying to yourself? I need y'all to understand the power in this. It sounds so simple, but it is so deep. It sounds so simple, but it is the thing that will change your life. So I need you all to understand that if you want something you've never had, you got to do something you've never done. I don't know who quote that is. I heard it somewhere. Can't remember where I heard it at. But it is so important for you to prioritize what you say you want, right? And if for some reason you've been trying to get to 10K months for 5 years, 10 years, 3 years, 2 years, or however long, and you're not getting there, you need to know it's something going on up here. It's something going on up here. It's not technical. It's not a coach. It is you. You need to focus on why do I have this emotional, visceral reaction when I'm trying to do something? How come every time it's time for me to do something, I shrink? You need to get to the root of that. Because that's what's keeping you from making the money. It's not the coach. It's not the program. It's not none of this business shit you think it is. It's everything of what you think in your head and how you feel in your heart. That's it. That's it. So anyway, I really do pray that you got value from today's YouTube video. Hopefully you'll be joining us for the list building challenge. I'll put that here on slides. So here you will see that we're hosting the UnCloned list building challenge. You can head over to uncloned.shop and sign up for us. And sign up for the UnCloned list building challenge. Like I said, we have multiple options. We have free, we have VIP, we have the obvious choice. Get the option that makes sense for your brand. I'm gonna play this book commercial and then we're gonna end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Really quick UnCloned insight time. Let's go live. Really quick UnCloned insiders, it's time to go from unknown to UnCloned. You got to have the UnCloned book bundle, the #1 book bundle in the marketplace to help you live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. All you have to do is head over to unclonedbb.com. That is unclonedbb.com. Until next time, let's go live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand.